One of the favorite artifacts at the Okotoks Museum and Archives is the Lady Betty gas range. It was donated to the museum by ATCO Gas in 2012, and I'll explain more about that donation in a minute. But first, let's learn about the Lady Betty. The Lady Betty was manufactured by the Beach Foundry in Ottawa in 1927. It was promoted as the Outstanding Gas Range of the Year and equipped to save time, labor, and fuel, up to date in every way. In fact, newspaper ads claimed housewives would now have hours of leisure by cooking whole meals at a time. Museum visitors are not able to touch our artifacts, therefore they never get to look inside. But today we are going to give you a peek inside the Lady Betty. The oven has 2 racks and a drip pan. Its temperature is controlled by an external dial called the Robert Shaw Automatic Cook, which automatically controlled the heat of the oven. You simply set the dial and leave it. That was unheard of. No more adding a log to the old wood stove or sticking your arm in the oven to test the temperature. Beneath the oven is the in-the-drawer broiler, which ads claimed operated just like a drawer in a filing cabinet. No more scorched hands from reaching into hot ovens. Foods can be watched and turned easily. It was also controlled separately. The Lady Betty also featured 4 stovetop elements, each separately controlled. 2 are open elements, and 2 are covered with cast iron to evenly distribute the heat. Beneath the stove was another drawer that could be used as a warming drawer. Plus it provided access to the underside of the stove top. Oh, and the cost of the Lady Betty in 1927? $125. So back to why ATCO Gas donated the Lady Betty to the museum. 2012 marked the 100th anniversary of the arrival of natural gas service in Okotoks. In 1912, Okotoks was one of the first 8 communities in Alberta to receive gas from what was then known as Canadian Western Natural Gas Light, Heat and Power Company. Eugene Costa, a Canadian Pacific Railway employee, had discovered a gas well near Bow Island and soon incorporated his company. In just 86 days, Costa had built a 270-kilometer-long, 16-inch diameter wide pipeline, the longest in North America at the time, from Bow Island through Okotoks and on to Calgary. A portion of that original 16-inch pipe was dug up in the Okotoks area in 1979. ATCO Gas presented a cross-section of that 100-year-old pipe to the museum in 2012, in addition to the lovely Lady Betty.